FIU Panthers and the Delaware Blue Hens. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Delaware's head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Blue Hens offense will be the first to dive on ball plays in this one. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to coaches, they are extremely good.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Lofton. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do, because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting.
There's a crease. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's knocked down. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellison. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Finds a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Gonna run it. It's Silver. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Headed to the end zone. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Delaware!
The offense goes to see, so really no surprise in the opening drive. It shows you all this good.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Stone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Now the Panthers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Got some work to do here on 2nd and 8 from the 20. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It's caught. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. FIU will line up to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. There to make the stop, and boy, does he love to try that spin move. Only got him 6 that time. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Silver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at it 3rd down and short. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short, you might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter to make the catch and get the first down.
The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the option. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Sweet punt there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. The short hands. It's McNeil. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running inside. It's Silver. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Right back to the well. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Jukes his way for more. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And it's another 1st and 10 play. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Lyons. He stops short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Maybe 1 notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Graves. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Silver. And tackled there by the defense. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. The snap sets up the throw. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the left. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Hens are rolling down the field. The give to the left side. There's a little room there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll run for it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Lyons. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Reads it, fires complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's Lyons. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. On the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The run inside. It's Ellison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wilson has it over the middle. He'll get it up to after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Oh, what a cut! Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Stone. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it down. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to throw it. Could not make his way to the corner. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. And the returner goes down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. They'll run the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Guys, the Double Bear offense going back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Intercepted, and the defense has set them up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Panthers! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Caught behind the line. It's Ellison. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Right down the middle. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Back to pass. Wilson's got it. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
There's so many more times we're going to say go for it, be impressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Couldn't find his way out of his grasp. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Jumped on top of the pile. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. Find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Headed outside. It's Silver. Got a little grass. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Trying play action. Hauls it in. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Blue Hens come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Handoff to the lone back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They feed him again. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Looking to throw for it. Fires downfield. Got a man in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. The option, the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's Lee. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. FIU will line up the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught on the left side by Wilson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Running inside, it's Ellison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking down the middle, makes a connection. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Could be an alley. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. After that run, picked up the 1st down, but there is an injured player on the field. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. The run inside. It's Silver. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Right back to it. Maybe a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. To the air on first down. Release to the back. He's got it. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Turns it loose. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield and time is running short. Working the middle of the field and it's complete. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll go to the air on third and short. Quickly to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Graves. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll set up to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. And it's the Gamecocks looking to make it 9 for 10 here this season. This team knows exactly who they are. They've taken on the identity of that head coach, and they are a serious contender. Now over to your game inside Delaware Stadium. explosive yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll be brought down. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. There's some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off play action on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense.
And waits just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And he falls on top of his own fumble. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here's the pressure. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Ford International comes out to start this drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On the ground with the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Got a man, it's Stowe. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop it just short short. They'll go to the power running game. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense jumps on it. They get that throw.
Those are hard for offensive line when they get beat. You go, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Past the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Might as well give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Silver. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Running inside. It's Silver. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the gun. Give on the inside. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Second down coming up. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for the goal line. Could not make his way to the corner. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
From the gun, the running back has it. Might have a chance. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Panthers will go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Silver. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Florida International offense is back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the first through the air. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Running free. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And, man, that's a really good job by this quarterback. Seeing the spacing. Running back starts to creep down the field. He delivers it to him, and, man, is he fun to watch. That dude catches the football. Everybody in here holds his breath because he can take it the distance, starts chewing up yards, and makes the big play for this offense.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida International! And the stomping has commenced.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hold and finds his man on the left. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Ellison. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.